double. There he goes.
Here's your up close, what you can expect to see here tonight with us. Every lap, I can tell you that much. We're going to show it all to you. And we've also got 2 heat races if you're new to the sport. We'll take the top 9 straight to the main. Everybody else goes to the last chance qualifier where we get our final 2 riders. In the lights class, they will put 20 riders in the gate, just like in the big bike division, but we'll only run for 15 laps. The Yamaha starting grid going across the top of the screen. Moose Can is in this one, and Jeff, he had a big crash earlier today.
Yeah, he did. Guys are really pressing it here today. This track's faster. The soil is great here, and maybe the best I've ever seen it. But he was trying some of these new rhythm sections, ended up going down. He even mentioned to us that he broke his helmet, which is a good thing because it's there to protect your head. And he looked fine when he talked to us, just said his neck was a little sore.
Yeah, I even asked him if he got a little goofy from it, if he had a bit of a concussion or anything. He said no, not at all. He's good, felt clean, good, ready to go racing. One guy, Stossler, right there on the 102, by the way.
One guy I thought quietly did good last week, didn't get much attention, was Eli Tomac. He looked fantastic in practice. So I'm excited to see how he's going to bring it tonight. Like you said, Jeff, this dirt is awesome.
And we got the 30-second board. Of course, it's up to 30 seconds. Once it goes sideways, riders will wait for 5 seconds. The gate will drop between 5 and 10 seconds.
About that time.
The dog house right in the center there, Jeff, is where that's all controlled from. It's basically where that AMA Thor logo is. Here we go. Watch the gate. Into the first corner. Picking up right where he left off was Cole Sheely. But Tomac comes right with him on the 17. That's Sheely on the 34.
Battle of the Honda teams. Right there. Tomac, a little over. How many times have we seen guys overjump that first triple, especially here?
Yeah, we've seen it a bunch in practice there. I would say this would be a good time for Seeley to really tuck in behind Tomac. Seeley time of 8th, I believe, so he's going to have to step it up.
One rider down here.
Got a rider down here.
986, or 986 Gopher Eagles.
Yep.
Having his problem. That jump that you're talking about, Jeff, is at what would be considered here at the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks of Major League Baseball, basically home plate.
Yeah, okay. Now, right here we're taking a look at Anderson, who really looked pretty good last week, and then just behind him, Nick Paluzzi on a brand new Kawasaki team.
Jason Anderson's on the 44. I'm sorry, Ricky. And here they come towards that jump as they're making their way down the reverse order down the first baseline.
Yeah, you can see the track right now that just got off of fixing up, getting ready for the night for the races here. So it's a little loose on top. It'll pack in the next 3 laps. Will be really good. You see these guys battling it out right now.
Yeah, but that was all because Nick Paluzzi chose a different line through that rhythm section. Anstey had a much quicker line, and he carried more momentum over that triple.
Max is on the 119 right there in the black and white riding gear.
Wow, look at that sand section right there.
Uh-oh, Paluzzi drops another position.
You know, you look at that sand, and you think it's really easy to go through. I mean, there's no jumps or anything through it, but you land there, and you're just going all over the place. You get so squirmy through there that it's actually really challenging, easy to make a mistake.
Not the longest sand section we've ever seen either, but a very challenging one here. Paluzzi, by the way, is on the green 45 and the blue and black riding gear right there. And right behind him comes number 51, Travis Baker, as we go back up towards the front.
Yeah, that's Moose Can there on that orange KTM, and he's running currently in 5th, and he started in 4th. Somewhere on that first lap, he dropped a few positions.
Yeah.
Takes a pass to get back to where he's at now.
Track looking nothing but spectacular tonight, man. This dirt is really, really good. So much grip right now. It looks like a blast to be riding.
Ricky, let me ask you a question about that. Earlier today, the roof here at Chase Field was closed. They opened it for the pyro that they use at the beginning of the night, and they've left it open. So how will that impact things? It was about 70-ish here today?
Yeah, I think it actually will keep the moisture in, you know, as the night falls, you get that moisture starts to rise, so I think it'll be good if they keep it open, so I hope that they do. Normally they close it, but hoping that they will, I just think it'll make the race conditions that much better and keep it somewhat moist.
Truly was a Valley of the Sun type of day today.
Yes, it was. A cool little shot there.
Oh, and more problems here
Ingalls is
to the
down
986
again.
of Ingalls.
He's falling
Down
to the right.
again, man.
He's falling to the left now.
He's got it out of the way. He's ready to go.
Yeah, there you go. Keep it positive. But
He can get his grips working. Meanwhile, this guy's not having many problems. Eli Tomac. And Jeff, after you've had a crash like that and broken a helmet open, come back and put in a good heat.
Yeah, no doubt. But I felt that Tomac, even though he had that bad start last week in the main, he rode fantastic.
Look at that.
The third. Look at this. He's nailing the triple out of that. And look, he's just yapped Seeley, who dominated last week's main event. So, you know, Tomac has really came to Phoenix with a great attitude. I mean, he seemed really confident when I seen him he seemed really confident when I seen him at track walk earlier today.
That was a really cool jump, that triple out of the corner. That isn't an easy jump on a light bike.
Jason Anderson on the 44 here, and right now he's running in third.
A great run so far for Jason Anderson. He finished up 7th last weekend. He said you can expect a lot more from him this season. He said he's matured as a rider. He's been working extremely hard on his fitness and intensity. He's also been focusing on starts, but he considers this race here in Phoenix his local race, being from New Mexico. 25 family members and friends here supporting him. 4th overall in practice today. You can expect big things from Jason Anderson tonight.
Well, they'll be happy with what he's doing right now, Jeff, running in third.
Yeah, and when you have that many family and friends, I hope you have a ticket buffer, because the ticket situation in Monster Energy Supercross is difficult at times, and we're almost sold out here tonight. If not sold out, I don't see many.
Yeah, I haven't seen that third deck that's this full in a long time. That's great to see, and the racing's always good here.
Final lap underway, and Tomac making his way towards a straight transfer to the main event.
Man, he's looking good tonight. I mean,
I told you he's confident. You know,
really solid in practice.
Great way to open up the night for Eli Tomac. He takes the Heat 1 win here in Phoenix at Chase Field. Tomac's the winner. Who else is going to go with him? Seeley is in. Anderson goes through, making his friends and family happy. Big gap now back to Max Ansky, who will transfer through from 4th. Marvin Muscan is in. Billy Lanitovich is going.
Michael Lee. And I'm seeing Nick Paluzzi, my buddy, dropping out of transfer position.
We'll have a chance to talk to Eli here as soon as he gets the headset on.
Look, he even wears earplugs there. You didn't need him back in the days, but these bikes, you know, you get him revved up.
He always does. I'm like, man, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it'd be difficult for me, yeah.
Great ride for him.
Well, there's a good look at that huge crowd that is packed here at Chase Field. By the way, they're going to play Major League Baseball's All-Star game here.
There's all kinds of baseball players in the house tonight, too.
Let's show you the results. Tomac the winner. Seeley right behind him. So Honda takes the top 2 spots. Suzuki gets on the Heat podium with Jason Anderson. Teddy Mayer gets the last spot. Bo Hudson will go to the last chance qualifier. We'll go right down to the podium. All right, Eli, a great way to open up the night for you. It looked like things were spectacular the way the bike performed, and you did as well. Were there any problems of any kind?
Man, not really. That was definitely a perfect heat race for me. That was actually my first heat race ever, so it was definitely nice to get one of those under the belt. And, you know, on the start there, I ended up sneaking inside of Cole and just tried to put together a solid 6 laps.
Yeah, Eli, it's RC. Did you look really good firing in practice? I think you did fantastic last week. And what's your plan for the main event tonight, bud?
Definitely just get off to another, start like I just did, and then just hopefully clean a couple of triples out of those corners like I was doing there, and just ride solid.
Good deal.
All right, Eli. Good luck to you. Go get ready. We'll see you next up in the main event.
See you guys.
We've got lights heat number 2 from the West coming your way when Speed returns live to Phoenix.
When it's time to get ready to ride and you need gear, it's time to go to RockyMountainMZ.com. With the largest selection of dirt bike parts, apparel, and accessories, we have what you need at deep discount, up to 75% off retail. Tired of waiting around for your parts from the other guys who claim they have everything, yet don't stock anything? We stock what we sell. We have a huge state-of-the-art facility that ensures your order ships out quickly, with accuracy that's second to none. Most items ship free and arrive at your door in 3 days or less in the continental U.S. Live outside of the U.S.? No problem. We also offer international flat rate shipping at discounted pricing to your door in 3 to 6 days. When you shop at RockyMountainMC.com, your satisfaction is guaranteed. With over 25 years in the business, we know how to take care of our customers. Visit our industry-leading website, RockyMountainMC.com today, for the best prices, quickest shipping, online support, and largest in-stock selection around. RockyMountainMC.com. Get ready.
Y es el título a success.
When their plane went down,
We need a fire. If we don't move, we're all freezing to death.
their real journey began.
What was that?
Stay right back. On January 27th.
There's trees out there. If we get there, we can better defend ourselves.
They will stop at nothing to get back home. There's not a second goes by when I'm not thinking of you. The Gray, rated R, starts January 27th.
#1 in motorcycle insurance? We love bikes. We love riders. And most of all, we love to ride.
Perfect hair every time.
Leading the pack in motorcycle insurance. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Gully Stuff on Wheels is all new January 25th at 8:30, only on Speed. January on Speed is wide freaking open.
Big week here in Phoenix. Not only is Monster Energy Supercross in town, but Steve's going to be bringing you there at Jackson. It all kicks off Tuesday live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time here at Jackson, Scottsdale. You know, I was having dinner with Craig Jackson last night, and, you know, he started out as a kid racing dirt bikes here in the Phoenix area out of Honda Elsinore. Had a lot of trophies to prove he was pretty good.
That's pretty cool when you think about it. What he's got a good thing going over there. It's amazing.
We both rode dirt bikes.
It's funny how
You
many
rode a dirt
people...
bike?
Yeah, I'd like to. I heard he's got quite the car collection at home too.
Yeah, but you know, his motorcycle collection is dominated by vintage dirt bikes. On Elsinore, he's got some Huskies, CZs, lots of cool stuff.
Nothing vintage here though. This is cutting edge of Supercross life, competition, and technology.
Dean Wilson is going to be in this one in the 15, and Jeffy's still not 100% healthy.
Yeah, we've seen him earlier today, and he just felt sick. He said, "No, I don't feel good." It's not like that. Not a lot of positive words came out of him, but of course, now it's race time. I said, "Dude, you got to step it up when we get to the night show." So let's see what he can do.
And the reason being, Ricky, because it is such a short championship. You know, he already let some points slip away last week. Can't afford to do it too much.
That's right. That is very, very crucial from the fall right there towards the end of the race.
Here we go. Tyler Rattray on the 28, trying to get around. Martin Davalos on the 31 is going to take the early lead. Problems already for Matt Moss on the 105.
Davalos picking up where he left off in last week's heat when he won the heat race.
Ooh, Wilson trying to get inside of him, Jeff.
Wow, and it was close there because Rattray, he kind of had to check up or either landed on his teammate. It should be noted that even though Wilson is not feeling that well, he was our fastest qualifier today, so it's time to do it here. He's only got the heat race and the main event, and then he can go rest.
Yeah, he looked unbelievable in qualifying practice. I'm going to tell you, man, the guy was firing, just really explosive looking and charging his turns and his jumps. I'm like, man, this guy's on it. See their replay.
That's a replay of the start. That's Wilson there fighting for it. And look at Davalos. Just gets there by just about a wheel length. And the key thing is that he's on the inside. See how he controls it. And of course, this is Moss here, JSR KTM, down. So he's going to have his work cut out for him.
Yeah, anytime you're on that inside, Jeff, you control everything, especially if you have the jump on him, which is, he does know, without a doubt.
Davalos goes down. Martin Davalos trying to make it 2 heat race wins in 2 weeks, and now he's down, trying to get that bike started again, the Rockstar Energy Suzuki.
And just like we were talking about, Ricky, about how in light heat 2, the track really gets good, you start feeling confident, but there's still a little moisture in there and a little bit of loose dirt coming into that right-hander.
Yeah, there is. It needs to be packed in a little bit, and it will keep getting packed in. The track is probably the best it's going to be all night right now. When I was racing the life class, I used to love racing in that second heat because the heat before you packed it in, got the grooves just good enough. Look at that. Dean Wilson tripling out the turn, come up a little bit short there, but he still pulled it off. Check it out. He's going to go outside over that onto the table. Looking good. His teammate, Tyler Rattray. There.
And that's Zach Osborne, the 338. Back in Monster Energy Supercross for the first time in a few years, and he really showed some speed. He has really been on it, and he has been a good addition to this team.
Oh, yeah, it's great to see him doing good back in the States racing. I mean, he was, a great amateur rider.
Yeah, but what's been cool is that this is an English team, and they chose to take their talent in Osborne and take it from the World Championship in motocross and bring it into Monster Energy Supercross.
Aaron, another rider who had a tough day earlier in practice is this rider right here, Nico Izzy on the 50.
A very tough day for the Star Valley Yamaha rider. He was injured the last practice. His bike shot off. He crashed going up the base of the jump. He landed 5 to 10 feet short. He hit his chest on the cross pad. They took him back to the Asterisk Medic unit. He was spitting out blood, and then he's complaining of hitting his head as well. So they were concerned of a collapsed lung. They took him to the local hospital for precautionary measures. But guys, he just got back right before opening ceremonies. He started to sprint down the tunnel into the Asterisk Medic unit. He had to jump out of the car just to beat the traffic in order to get here on time. But the Asterisk Medical unit released him to be out there racing tonight. Very impressive to be out there.
Well, you got to be a tough guy to do that. I'm telling you, I've actually collapsed a lung before, and that feeling when you just can't get your breath, your ribs are sore and all that, it's not a good feeling. So once the hospital cleared him of that, now he just has to deal with the pain. And anybody that has had any rib damage knows that it is really tough to deal with moving around. So it's a tough night for Nico.
Yeah, you think, especially riding this, like I'm watching him sit down there and see how they jump. Check out this pass right here.
Racing Swinnapool on the 23, he gets him.
That was perfect. That's what you want to do. No contact, nice smooth pass. Izzy was riding good last weekend. It's good to see him up there. I'm actually glad he's out there racing after that crash he had in practice.
Yeah, and he's on that Star Valley Yamaha, so it's 2 teams that have blended together, worked together. They've got a large group of talented riders that they're trying to make another push here in 2012 to get some guys on the podium, possibly win.
Getting a mouthful of sand is the 67 machine of Scott Champion right there, and he runs in 6th, and Treasy is